It's The Drive with Tim Donnelly. Dennis Cox sitting in for Tim this afternoon. Graham Hill producing the show for us today. Joining us now in the Heaster Automotive Group hotline, I would say one of the newest, but can I say new for Shayne Gostisbehere, the Carolina Hurricanes defenseman? Shayne, I normally would say welcome to Raleigh or welcome to Carolina, but dare I say welcome home?
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be back. Obviously, I had my little cup of coffee a couple years ago, so definitely excited to be here, for a longer term and, ready to have some fun.
Well, the coffee must have tasted good if you wanted to come back. You obviously had some options. I mean, you put up 56 points this past season in Detroit. You definitely had some options for where to go because every team out in the NHL wants that production from their blue line. Why come back to Carolina? What was it about Carolina that brought you back?
I would say just, obviously opportunity, obviously losing Pesh and Shazy, that's a big hole to fill. Obviously, I'm not saying I'm going to do that per se, but, obviously there's a lot of opportunity, the familiarity with the organization that I've been here with before, and the interest, the level of interest I got from them was immediate. They were the first to, offer me, and they were the first to, express interest in myself. So, I think it just checked all the boxes, and, it's definitely something I'm excited about.
Shayne Gostisbehere, Carolina Hurricanes defenseman, joining us here in the Heaster Automotive Group hotline. A couple of days ago, we talked to Sean Walker, another blue liner that's being brought in to the franchise, and he talked about how much he's heard about the area and how great things are, things that he's heard. Knowing that you've experienced that, how much comfort is that for you, knowing the organization or have some familiarity, not just with the organization, but the area, the system on the ice? How much comfort is that for you? At least you know that for the next 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously being there for almost 3 months, obviously you got the lay of the land and, the good restaurants, and just you realize how cool of a place Raleigh is, and, just a family atmosphere. It's just a great town, and the fans are great, obviously, too. And, just being in the building and having that buzz, and, and obviously the organization. The organization is, second to none. It's a first-class organization, and, it's a place that, they make you feel wanted, and, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's okay. This is a safe space. You can tell us that Detroit did not have the barbecue like we do down here. You could totally say that. That's totally fine. That's totally you could totally do that. Shayne Gostisbehere joining us here in the Heaster Automotive Group hotline. Did you talk to Jalen Chatfield? I know he signed for 3 years. We talked to him a couple weeks ago after he re-signed. I knew you skated alongside him a lot when you were here in Carolina a couple seasons ago. Have you had any conversations with Jalen?
He just texted me congratulations and whatnot. And, when he signed, I sent the same thing to him. And, I'm just excited to be back, with all the guys. I think my first text, I texted Marty saying I'm back, and I think he answered right away. So, it's pretty special to see all the guys, texting me saying, they're happy I'm back, and, all the coaches reaching out. So, it's a pretty exciting time.
How does the system for Carolina and that man-on-man defensive style that they play, that we're actually starting to see a lot more teams in the league start to use, especially since the Florida Panthers just won a cup playing a similar style? How much have you seen the game changed, and how grueling is it for you as a skater to play that style of play? And, again, we're seeing this throughout the league. Teams are starting to adapt to that style.
Yeah, I mean, luckily for myself, I'm a pretty good skater. So, definitely the system is a little bit of shock to the system when you first start playing it. But, it's a hectic system in the sense, it's hard for, offensive teams to, get that breathing room, that separation that they need to, make special plays. So, it's an easy system. It's cut and dry in the sense, it sounds pretty idiot-proof in the sense you could just, stay on your man and go wherever he goes. But, obviously it's a little grueling on the engine, but it's just a system, I believe I can play, and I enjoy playing.
Shayne Gostisbehere joining us here on the Heaster Automotive Group hotline. Coming in, what were the conversations that you had maybe with Rod in the front office about, hey, what's your role going to be like this coming season? Obviously, when you came in, it was right at the trade deadline. The team was kind of already locked in. You had to adapt. But now that you have an off season to prepare, have you had any conversations about what your role might look like for this upcoming year?
Not too many about certain, specific role, but, obviously Roddy said I'll be getting some looks in the power play and whatnot. It's a, special part of my game, and, obviously just, wanting to be there in the sense that, there is a lot of opportunity, and, I'm going to do whatever's asked of me. So, I'm an easygoing guy in the sense that, I want to play, and I want to do whatever helps the team win.
Shayne Gostisbehere, newest Carolina. Again, it's hard for me to say newest Carolina Hurricanes defenseman. But welcome back to Raleigh. In all seriousness, congratulations on the contract. Can't wait to see you back on the ice. Good luck to you this upcoming season, and can't wait to see you play.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.